Hi friends, here's a naughty short story that represents the phrase good from far, far from good. Lena had always been drawn to the charming and handsome stranger who lived across the street. From afar, he seemed perfect, chiseled features, piercing blue eyes, and a charming smile that could light up a room. She would often find herself gazing out of her window, watching him as he worked in his garden or washed his car. She'd imagine what it would be like to be with him, to feel his strong arms around her and his warm lips on hers. One day, she finally worked up the courage to approach him. She walked across the street, her heart pounding in her chest, and introduced herself. At first, he seemed just as charming and perfect as she had imagined. He was friendly and flirtatious, and Lena found herself feeling drawn to him even more. But as they started talking more, Lena began to notice some red flags. He was arrogant and self-centered, only talking about himself and his accomplishments. He was also dismissive and rude to others, including Lena's friends and family. Despite her growing reservations, Lena found herself getting more and more physically attracted to him. She couldn't deny the sparks that flew between them whenever they touched. One night, they ended up back at his place, and Lena found herself getting more and more intimate with him. But just as things were starting to heat up, he revealed his true colors. He was selfish and demanding in bed, only caring about his own pleasure, and not even bothering to ask Lena what she wanted. He was also rough and aggressive, leaving Lena feeling uncomfortable and even a little scared. As she lay there, feeling disappointed and even a little betrayed, Lena realized that the stranger who had seemed so perfect from afar was actually far from good. He was a master of deception, using his charm and good looks to lure women into his trap. Lena quickly got out of there, vowing never to fall for someone's exterior charms again. From now on, she would make sure to look beyond the surface and get to know someone's true character before getting involved. This story represents the phrase good from far, far from good, because the stranger seems perfect and charming from afar. But as Lena gets to know him better, she realizes that he's actually selfish, arrogant, and even a little scary. Also watch this small video I got prepared for you on the same topic. Let me know you like it. Your feedback is important to me. Also please share my videos to your friends and families.
Sometimes shiny things aren't so great. A new person comes to town, super charming and funny. They're mysterious and their stories are really interesting. We love new and exciting things. But sometimes what you see isn't what you get. First impressions can trick you and you might not see the bad stuff. The excitement of something new can make us choose poorly, and we might end up disappointed. We need time and careful watching to see what's really true. Mr. Wickham, with his charm and sad stories, won everyone over. He was polite and said all the right things to make people feel sorry for him and think he was great. He had a natural smoothness that made people want to be around him. His stories about bad things happening to him, especially about Mr. Darcy, made him look like a victim. He was really good at making it seem like he had been treated unfairly, so people wanted to help him. But after a while, things started to not add up in Mr. Wickham's stories. He said he loved Miss King because she was rich, but before that, he said he loved someone else. People started whispering about bad things he had done in the past, and his perfect image started to get messed up. He wasn't careful, and he wasn't responsible, and everyone started to see it. The charming guy wasn't so charming anymore. He was just good at tricking people and using their kindness. Like it always does, the truth came out, and it was a big surprise. Mr. Wickham tried to run away with Miss Darcy just for her money. That showed everyone who he really was. Everyone in town who liked him so much before were shocked. Lena, who really liked him at first, felt really bad. The man she thought was good and had been treated badly broke her trust. Now she didn't know what to think, and she wondered if anything was what it seemed.